becomes a capital offense if the accused intentionally causes a death in the course of committing another specific felony. In Osteen's case, that felony was obstruction or retaliation. According to the official court charge signed by presiding Judge Ryan Hill, the state had to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Osteen killed Marissa because she was a witness, an informant, or someone who had reported his prior crimes to the government. He killed her to silence her. The road to justice was marked by intense legal maneuvering. Just days before the trial testimony was set to begin in June of 2025, Osteen's defense team, led by attorneys Bob Gill, D. Miles Brissett, and Colin McLaughlin, attempted a last-minute halt. On May 14, 2025, the defense filed a motion demanding that the state complete mandatory pretrial DNA testing, which is required in death penalty cases. The trial court promptly denied the motion on May 19. Refusing to back down, the defense bypassed the local court and filed an emergency petition for a writ of mandamus with the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals in Austin, demanding an immediate stay of the trial proceedings. Despite the defense's emergency motion, the wheels of justice kept turning. By September of 2025, the trial was underway in Tarrant County. The defense argued for a lesser included charge of regular murder or simple obstruction. They reminded the jury that an indictment is not evidence of guilt and that the burden of proof rests solely on the state. But the evidence brought forward by Assistant District Attorney Elena Bangs and Peter Geising was overwhelming. The history of domestic abuse, the GPS tracking, the neighbors' eyewitness accounts of the firearm threat, and the inescapable reality of Marissa's body buried directly under Osteen's bedroom floor. On September 10, 2025, at exactly 2:50 p.m., the jury reached a unanimous decision. Presiding juror Jeffrey Talbot signed the verdict form. The verdict: guilty of capital murder. Less than 2 weeks later, on Monday, September 22, 2025, Tarrant County District Attorney Phil Sorrells officially announced that the jury had finished the penalty phase. Valerian Will Osteen, at 28 years old, was sentenced to death row. During closing arguments, prosecutor Elena Bangs left the jury with words that define the entire prosecution. Looking out at the courtroom, she said, "This is not a place for mercy. That is not what we dispense. In this courthouse, we administer justice. For the family of Marissa Grimes and for her 2 young children left behind, mercy was never guaranteed by her killer. But in a Texas courtroom, justice was finally delivered."